What do you feel makes you a good fit for that spot?
First of all, my experience, just having played a lot of different football positions, just playing a lot of different areas, just understanding defense, my athleticism, just my physicality when I do have to go in the box. Just have a lot of experience playing at a lot of different positions, and that position is a versatile position where you have to play do a lot of different jobs, and I feel like I have the skill set to do that.
You had to kind of slim down and trim up to play this role compared to inside linebacker?
Yeah, I trimmed up a little bit. I used to play at UNI. I would play at probably like 235 when I was playing Mike, and I'm around like 220, 222 right now. So I did slim up a little bit, yeah.
Is that exciting to show off your athleticism? Because I mean, last year winter conditioning, I think people remember you were one of the top testers. But now you get to do it on the field a little bit.
Yeah, it's exciting and it's fun. It's a fun position to play. You get to move around a lot. You get to play in space. You get to fly around, and you get put in a lot of positions to make a lot of plays, and I'm really having a lot of fun playing it, yeah.
You feel more comfortable here in year two?
I feel a lot more comfortable here year two, yeah. I had a whole year off going into coming here because of COVID, and then the year before I was injured, so it really was a matter of not having played football for a while. It wasn't even being here. It was just not having played football for a while. Now this fall camp, I really feel like my body and my mind are really back in the groove of things, and I feel confident.
How comfortable do you feel in coverage against some tight ends and slot guys?
I feel really confident. I feel really comfortable. Yeah, it's going well. Just getting those reps at it is really good for me. It's been really good. We got some really good tight ends and really good slot guys, and it's been really good to get those reps. And every rep I get better at it and more comfortable at it.
Who stands out as someone who's given you some good competition in those situations?
At tight end, man, as far as receiving tight ends, Chance is doing really well. Travis is obviously a big body. He can go up and get it. Bork's a really good route runner. Yeah, there's a lot of good competition at the slot. So, yeah.
What do like Brewington, Borgature, what do they do well as receivers?
So Chance used to play receiver, so he understands how to play the game as a receiver. So he has really good releases, understands how to attack your leverage, and he's athletic, he's quick, he's fast. Bork's a good route runner where he knows how to release, and he's a pretty athletic guy for his size. And Travis is a big guy that's going to try and box you out or go above you because he's like 6'7", 200 and whatever, 50, 60 pounds. So he's just a big guy that's going to box you out, and he's hard to get the ball on. So those guys do a really good job.
Any big talkers in that crew?
I wouldn't say big talkers out of those crew. No. We do our fair share of talking, but nobody really stands out to me. No.
When you made the move, did you have to convince the coaches to do it, or did they have to convince you to make the move?
It was more of a mutual thing. It was just after the season, just talking about where I saw myself and where they saw me and where I fit in the defense, and we just felt like that was a good move.
What do you think of Fisher was talking about Jamin Wright getting an interception on his first day back? I know he could play a lot of different places. What do you make of his skill set, and what's it like to see a guy come back after a long way off? He's
really fun to just play with and be around. He's a really energetic, positive person. He's been through a lot in this game. He's been through a lot. He's struggled a lot. He's a really fun person to be around, first of all. And second of all, he's a really athletic, really long player where I can learn something from him just watching him play. And he's just got a really amazing skill set. It's really fun to watch.
Who at your kind of position do you watch film of to try to learn, this is the way it's supposed to be played?
Yeah. So obviously I grew up in Michigan. I grew up watching Jabril Peppers. He played nickel at Michigan. I watched a lot of Jabril Peppers film. There's a guy at Notre Dame about 2 years ago. His name's Jeremiah. He's a really good nickel. He got drafted in the third or fourth round. He's a really fun guy to watch. I obviously watch Joe.
Does he play with the Browns now?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. I really like watching JoJo's film. I watch a lot of JoJo's film. I like watching Kenny Moore from the Colts. He's a really good one to watch. He's just really good at man coverage. He's really good with his feet. And then I watch a little bit of safety. I watch a little bit of linebacker too, because it really is a mesh of everything. So there's a lot of different positions where you can play and kind of watch, and just it's just a lot of different skills that you have to have, and just to watch the different skills that you need from different players.
JoJo's the easiest direct comp, obviously, because you played in the same system. What did he do well at this position that you think you can incorporate?
JoJo used his physicality and speed really well. He understood how to use his body in man coverage, but also he could go into the box and rush the passer. He could play the run really well just because of his physical ability. He's just a fun person to watch because he just understood the game. He understood how to read the offense and knew where to be, and just was able to use his physicality.
Commanders has said, I think even back in the spring, it's really hard to replace a JoJo Doman. What does he do that makes him so unique in that sense?
Again, it's his combination of size and athleticism and his understanding of the game. You know, he was here 6 years. He did a lot of different really good things, and he's a really good guy to learn from for sure.
You mentioned Jabril was the first name on the top of your head. What do you like about the way he plays?
If you watch Jabril's game film, I know he's got highlights out there everywhere, but you watch his game film, like he doesn't take a play off. Like he plays offense, defense, special teams, and he literally like he looks like it's the first play of the game in the fourth quarter. Like he doesn't get tired. He might get tired, but he doesn't look like it. And that's what I'm trying to do. I want to play a lot of special teams. I want to play a lot of defense, and I never want to look like I'm tired. I always want to look like I'm fresh out there. I always want to look like it's the first play of the game, and that's just he's always explosive, always fast, always really on it, and it's just a fun guy to watch.
Hey, playing at Michigan, does that mean a lot to you this year? Getting the chance to play. You talk a lot about these Michigan guys. I'm sure going to the Big House this year is on your radar.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have a lot of family, a lot of friends that go to that game. Growing up in that state, that'll be a fun one to go to. Yeah.
Talk about special teams. What's your role there, and how have you seen that change from last year to this year? Some differences.
My role in special teams is to be whatever Coach Bush wants me to be. I'm going to go out there and give it everything I got every play, whether that's the gunner on punt or covering the gunner on punt or running out on kickoff or whatever that might be on punt. Playing whatever position he needs me to play, and I'm going to go do that to the best of my ability because I do have a lot of experience doing that, and I think I have the physical ability to go do that.
Are there a lot more guys involved in kick coverage units than there were a year ago?
I wouldn't say more guys involved, but I would say that it means a little more. You can just tell. I think that just because of the way last year went, special teams wise, I think guys just have a different energy towards it, have a different mentality towards it. I think we're attacking it better. I think we're doing a better job just being more locked in on it, and I'm excited to watch us on the field.
Is it intense? Chance was saying yesterday or Monday that guys are getting pancaked and stuff like that. Is there a higher intensity level?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of competing going on. It's definitely a lot of people competing going on. It's fun.
What does that look like? Is it just look like pancakes, or what does that form does that take?
It's really just guys giving what they got. It's really not. You don't see guys loafing. You don't see guys. Oh, this is special teams, so I'm going to take this off. Like, no, you don't see that. It's really guys going hard. It's really guys giving what they got because they know how important it is, and they know it's a really important part of the game.
Is that kind of player-led, or is that more of, sort of the ship that Bill Bush runs?
I think it's a combination of both. I think it's just everybody knows. I think it's just an energy where people are bringing that to that facet of the game where you have to bring that this year because obviously last year we had a tough time with that at times. And I think guys just have a different mentality, a different energy, a different edge to them in that part of the game.
You notice a difference